Okay, this PowerPoint presentation is about in-flight emergencies. This one specifically is for encountering a fire in flight. Okay, so this is a electrical fire. So an electrical fire usually occurs when a short in your electrical system will cause an arc. If two open wires touch, they can arc. When the arc occurs, it can ignite other flammable material nearby. Obviously, there's no way of detecting which circuit or which open wires are touching to cause that fire. So I would say the best thing to do is to want to prepare to land, but in order to detect it first, you will obviously be able to smell the burning odor or see the smoke in the cockpit. This is essentially the first sign of an electrical fire. What we want to do first, the common misconception is usually people just want to land. But if you're unconscious due to oxygen deprivation from inhaling the smoke, you're not going to be able to land the plane. So what you want to do first is open your windows. That stops the smoke from filling up in the cockpit, and then you can prepare to land there. And this is just because we don't know what is causing the electrical fire. So we could obviously decrease our electrical output on the aircraft, so turn off some switches, take a look at the circuit breakers. We could do that as well, but the circuit breakers would have popped, which stops the connection for that specific wire. But if two open wires are touching, then there's no way to go around that. So what we need to do is prepare to land. While preparing to land, remember aviate, navigate, and communicate. So fly the plane first, navigate, and then communicate. So we want to make sure we keep the aircraft controlled at a controlled descent. We can also make sure that we are looking at closest airports and roads and anything that's going to be suitable for a safe landing. And then we want to make sure we communicate. So if we still have electrical or if we still have comms available, we can talk to ATC 121.5 and declare an emergency. Make sure we stay calm and maintain coordinated flight. Yep, see, pick a spot to land, and then look for an airport practical spot to land to cause the least amount of damage to the aircraft. Step 3 is to declare an emergency. So I already talked about this. Advise ATC that you have a fire, need to shut down electric system, which result in lost communications for a moment in time. When you declare an emergency, you are increasing your chances of survival. The ATC can provide you with vectors assigned headings to the airport prior to radio communications being cut off, and they will also clear the traffic of the airport so you can land safely. Look for a tripped circuit breaker, and if you find one, turn off the component associated with the issue. Pull the breaker if it has been pulled, if the piece of equipment is not essential for a safe landing. If you can't find the problem right away, then turn off the master switch and then each electrical component individually. We want to make sure we extinguish the fire. It's always important to have an expected fire extinguisher in the cockpit in case of emergencies. If you have one and you need to put out the flames in the cockpit, use the fire extinguisher, if equipped with one, which will be located in the center between the pilot and the co-pilot seats. Most of the time, they're located within the center console. And then the final step is survival is not an option. Make sure you follow your checklist and land safely, and everything will hopefully go okay. Thanks so much for your time. This is Eric Varela. Bye.